Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play more of our Poland Stronk campaign in Europa Universalis IV. So we're converting things, but I feel like the Center of Reformations are practically converting stuff as fast as we are. It's really quite irritating. I want them to go away. Finland actually took 454 days. It's a rather long siege. We can move into here, but that's kind of dangerous. It is next to their capital. No, let's just back off. This fleet can now go back to protecting trade in the English Channel. Hopefully we can make a little bit of money again. Sweden is trying to come over here with a 3-5. Well, let's put in our, where's the 6-6? He's up there. Let's grab the 3-6-4. Put him in charge over here. He's forced marching. No, he's not actually moving. It just looks like he is. But you're going to Jumpland. Okay. Back up to speed 4. Would have been really nice to stack wipe all of Sweden's army. Suffering a little bit of attrition there. Ooh, 5%. Wow. How are we doing on things? We have 4 more naval force limit. About 20 land force limit. Go a little bit over the naval force limit. One ship over. Ooh, another army to kill. Okay, we'll maintain relations with Norway simply because I want to try to do something with them. Still integrating you after 10 years. Novgorod we've got up pretty high as well. They'll actually accept an alliance right now, even though we're at war. Apparently the fact that we're at war doesn't matter. Interesting. Oh, I guess maybe because it's a defensive war, and they know they can't be called into it. That must be. Well, hopefully if we're allies, that once your provinces modifier might go away. Possibly. It'll be a little tricky to get them up to 190, but I think it can be done. We're certainly not getting any control of Agder anytime soon. So, not that that has anything to do with what I was just saying, it's just a thought process. Just thinking out loud here. Puts us over the relationship limit. I don't really care. I mean, I do, actually. But we're integrating somebody that should be finished soon-ish? 2 years? So it cost us 24 Diplo points to start the relationship with Novgorod early. Oh well. Oh, hi. You've managed to come right next to me. With a 1 infantry, 7 artillery stack. Nice. It's clever. It's a clever maneuver there, Bavaria, or whoever you were. Lost the siege of Würzburg. What are you doing, Bavaria? Oh, we're fighting Bavaria. I knew that. But we can negotiate separate pieces. Unless they're a junior partner. We can negotiate a separate piece directly with Sweden. I could transfer occupation of this stuff to Norway, but I really don't want to. And I'm wondering what happens if I separate peace. They won't get control, right? It'll be just like it used to be, where they'll go back to Sweden's possession and Norway kind of gets screwed. I can make them renounce their claims and give a core to Norway. Or I could just do nothing and just kind of wait. Guess we're advancing a bit. I'm still going to want to be the defender. Of course I advance right as winter's coming in. Oops. Just lost our royal marriage with Bulgaria. We're not going to be renewing that one. I kind of prefer for these armies to be a little bit better balanced. "27-day siege. That is insane. So we just got on the very first tick. We just showed up. We got a 7% chance. We just did it. Just like, hey, what's up? It's our land. We live here now. Hey, innovative. Cool. So, prestige decay, and that's not really going to help us too much, but the technology cost will, as will monthly war exhaustion, minus 0.05. Although we already have the... I think we already have Defender of the Faith, don't we? Maybe not, I forget. Yeah, we do. So do we want this, or do we want to take... Yeah, yep. We're going to take at least through the third idea before we do any more technology. We've lost the effects of Western arms trade. Hey, France. You need to stay friends with me. No. We lost our 3 siege general. It's rather unfortunate. Go pick him up. Go pick up the new guy. Yeah, that thing is converting like once per year. Come on, Norway. End the war. What I need is for Norway's enthusiasm to go down. If they both have low enthusiasm, they'll both want out. And Norway would accept most peace offers. So stagnation, then. We need to stop sieging things. Or we need for... Yeah, okay, we're just going to back the army off then. If Sweden starts to make gains, then Norway's enthusiasm will go down. And once their enthusiasm goes down, they should accept a lesser peace deal. I don't want them to take, like, much of anything. Unless they were, like, really willing to accept... Whoa. Why are you suddenly not willing to accept? You were willing to accept a second ago. And you only have, like, none base tax. Huh. What's changed? I mean, I don't know what's changed. Distance between borders hasn't changed. We defend Christendom. Adana. Hey, sweet. Thanks, game. The nation of France is requesting that you come to their aid of the French conquest of Pisa against Savoy. So you are... okay. Attack against Savoy. At war with Savoy, Venice, Brittany, New Brittany, Spain, Castilian Brazil, Hispaniola, New Castile, Castilian Canada. So, long story short, you brought Spain into the picture. And you want my help. Well, you've served me well up until now. This could be the epic backstab where France suddenly finds themselves in a war that they can't win. Depends really on how strong France is. France has less men than Spain does, yep. If I don't say yes, or if I do say yes and don't help, France gets beaten up. We'll accept the call. Make sure that our navies are not patrolling and doing stuff that's going to get them killed. Means that we might lose... Ah, shoot, I should have done that a second ago. Those are some damn big loans. Alright, let's check every navy. So you're on your way home. You are going to need to go home too. You're safe. Safe. On your way. On your way. I don't like using these, just send them home. While at war button. It doesn't do exactly what I want. Actually losing ships here, even though we've got a lot more. Well, we're allowed to retreat, so let's just retreat. Actually did lose 5 heavies. Or, sorry, 5 light ships. Heavies are dangerous. They're serious business, man. Hey, Norway. Would you end the war yet? Military tech that gives us 0.5 tactics. Well, if I really wanted to win this war, I would probably take that. But I don't really want to help. I wouldn't mind having a level 1 guy. Ooh, national manpower guy. There's also a disciplined guy, but we kind of need the money right now. Without protecting trade and privateering, our income's a little bit kind of crap. Alright, let's bring you back, and let's bring you back. And you. 95% on integrating Bulgaria. That's bad, actually, because when we finish integrating them, our force limit's probably going to go down. You seem to be all over the place on this accepting vassalization thing. Oh, I know what it is. It's because when they're occupying this land, this is counting as their base tax. That's gotta be it. Hey. Man, I want that stability. I wish we could take the stability. Give me +4 stability. Somebody should make a mod where you're allowed to go up to like 10 stability. And like have it be a bigger range, like -10 to +10. Just because it'd be cool. Solidify papal relations. We'd gain whole 5 prestige. Let's do it. That sounds like a great mission. Hey, Norway. Or you. Probably need to fight a few wars. Or something. There's the peace. Sweden will cede Bergenhus, Bohuslän, Edseva, Trundelag, and Soin. Norway just spent 150 diplo points for that. So Norway just got a lot bigger. Let me guess. Now you think you're too big for your britches and you don't want to do it. Commonwealth base tax compared to Norwegian. That's what I get for helping you, Norway. Well, it doesn't matter. Eventually they'll be willing to accept. We don't have a royal marriage yet, though. So we could always break the relationship. We don't need the royal marriage yet. Say we don't need it yet. We already have an heir. Okay, due to their inferior prestige and legitimacy, it'll cost quite a few points. They have negative. Let's just hold off on that. We'll decline until you're looking a little bit better. Hey, good luck, France. I'm not going to help you. Although you're costing me money right now. What do we want to do? Bulgarian pretenders. Well, those are soon to be our problem. We're at like 99%, aren't we? 98.2. Should be completed by September. A couple more months. Aachen has insulted us. You little bastard. Nah. Now, France has fewer troops than Spain does, but Spain is usually a little bit more scattered. France is much more consolidated, so they might actually win all by themselves. I wonder, you know, if I continuously convert provinces that the center of Reformation is converting, and I get papal influence every time I convert it, and we just kind of go back and forth and back and forth, I might get so much papal influence that I could, like, I don't know, get 100% mercantilism or something. Integrating Bulgaria is now complete. How are we doing on force limit? We're under our force limit, but our income is garbage. We have mercenaries as well. Mercenary cavalry. Yuck. Okay, did that cover all the mercenaries? Yes, it did. So we're under the relationship limit again. And we have high autonomy over in these two areas. Negative 12.5. If we didn't have the theologian, we'd have some issues, but we're Catholic. We have so much papal influence, I can pretty easily probably buy a theologian. I think I'm willing to do this. Okay, any others? It's close. These are coastal. That one's a little bit too close for comfort, though. No, if it was at negative 11... Because if you think about it, if we lose the theologian, now we've got 2% revolt risk, which isn't much. But then if anything else goes wrong, it just becomes problematic and annoying. Okay, that's good. We're improving relations with the Papal State. We're already almost capped out. They would totally accept an alliance. We're holding off on new technology because we are ahead of time and because I'm trying to get a couple more ideas knocked out. It is the year in which we can change our focus. Yes, we can. Cool. Alright, so right now we're doing a administrative idea group. Let's focus on administrative then. Do we still need this policy? We are not integrating anybody right now. Let's cancel it. We can always enact it again the second we need it. You know, it'd be nice if you weren't so full of yourself there, Norway. How about you, Denmark? Oh, they're really close. A royal marriage with them would actually do it. We'll just maintain that diplomat. We have a bunch of them free. Okay, Novgorod. There's some reason that I fabricated a claim on you. I don't remember what. I think I wanted to create the Golden Horde. Truce timer with you. 37, 6 more years. Okay. Well, I'm not really too concerned about, like, expanding really quick or something. We'll be fine. We're doing just fine. We are converting stuff. I'm seeing different names on here. Plus we have the bonus 2% conversion right now. Sure, Sweden. We just fought a brutal war. I'd be glad to give you military access. Alright, I'm gonna do, how's your prestige? It costs us 5. I want to see if I can figure out what this equation is. Is it negative 5 because they have negative prestige? And then is it, like, how far away does theirs have to be? until it's only -2. And then how close does it have to be for it to be no cost? Good luck, France. That was easy. I knew that this country was going to have issues. Wow. I mean, the discipline. It's like we're playing as Prussia. That's what it feels like. I'm assuming Theodoro's done a good job of getting some of that stuff cored. Cored almost everything. Good. Still have a little bit of revolt risk, though. Alright, that's good. And we're hoping that the national traditions of Circassia go away. I'm hoping that the culture gets converted. We'll see. I don't know if they're going to actually do that or not. Maybe after they convert it and they get it all cored, it's all Sunni and they're, you know, Orthodox. I don't care if they're Orthodox or not, but they won't try to culture convert, I think, until they've done everything else first. But we'll see. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.